Hello, I'm Sam Adair. I'm one of the partners at the immigration law firm of Graham Adair. Today, I'm here to talk about the Visa Bulletin. The Visa Bulletin is a document that's published every month by the U.S. Department of State. It lets us know which immigrant visa applications are eligible to be filed and eligible to be adjudicated in the coming month. It's an important document because it really determines when individuals are going to be able to move forward with the last stage of the green card process. Every year, there are a limited number of immigrant visas that can be issued, and those visas are allocated based on an individual's country of birth and what's known as their preference category. On the Visa Bulletin, there are 3 different employment-based classifications that our law firm primarily deals with. In total, there are really 5 classifications, but typically our clients only deal with the employment-based first, second, and third classification. I want to talk a little bit about each of these classifications and what the requirements are to meet the preference category. The first preference category, or EB1 as it's often called, is reserved for individuals who are either recognized as outstanding in their fields, who have extraordinary ability, or individuals who have transferred to the United States with an employer as a multinational manager or executive. These positions typically require extensive educational preparation or employment-based experience to qualify. The second preference category, or EB2, is reserved for individuals who have either an advanced degree, a master's degree or higher, or who have accumulated 5 years of post-bachelor's degree work experience that is progressive in its nature. The second preference category requires a fair amount of educational training or professional experience in order to qualify. The third preference category, or EB3, is reserved for individuals who have a bachelor's degree and are working in a professional position. That is a position that at a minimum requires a bachelor's degree for entry into the field. The third preference category is typically more heavily used than other preference categories because of the relatively low qualifications for the preference category. Employment-based preference categories are important because they, in large measure, determine how long an individual is going to have to wait to get their green card. Every year, immigrant visa numbers are allocated based on country of birth and employment-based preference categories. Each category gets the same number of immigrant visas. Because there are larger numbers of individuals who are born in India and China who apply for immigrant visas each year, there are often longer waits for nationals of India and China to get their green card. There are some instances where being in the employment-based second or third preference category can be favorable and can help an individual move more quickly through the green card process. In recent years, we've seen a number of times where it has been favorable to be in the third preference category over the second preference category because there were greater numbers available. When that happens, clients may choose to downgrade their I-140 petition from EB2 to EB3 in order to take advantage of the preference category below where there are more immigrant visas available, allowing an individual to move more quickly through the process. There is not really a significant downside to downgrading from EB2 to EB3 because once someone has done that, if they need to move their petition back to EB2, that can be requested fairly simply through the USCIS without an additional filing. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Sam Adair. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Graham Adair.